In this episode, I will discuss the main configuration file of both WordPress and ProcessWire. After installing WordPress, a configuration file called wp-config.php is created in the root directory. This file contains database credentials as well as authentication keys. The documentation on wp-config.php explains advanced options that can be set as well, such as forcing SSL and utilizing a different WordPress structure. ProcessWire also contains a similar configuration file called config.php. It is located under the site directory. Like wp-config, it also contains database credentials, as well as options like enabling debug mode, which wp-config.php also provides, and time zone configuration options, as well as HTTP hosts and file permission configuration. There are many other options that can be set as well. The documentation for ProcessWire's config discusses this in detail. Lastly, there is a module called ProcessWire Config that was developed by the creator of ProcessWire, Ryan Kramer, which allows you to modify the configuration file from within ProcessWire itself. It also gives you access to these advanced settings using a point-and-click interface. This module is currently not published in the modules directory of ProcessWire. However, we can still install it using the zip link. And inside ProcessWire, I will go to Modules, Install. I'll choose the Add Module from URL option and paste in the zip file to where it resides on GitHub. And now I simply need to enable it. So here's the module, and let's install it, and we're now ready to go. This module allows you to create your own configuration variables, and we can go ahead and access the existing configuration variables by going to Setup Config. And as you can see here, we have the ability to modify any of the configuration options using the administration section of ProcessWire rather than editing the configuration file directly. So if we wanted to put our site into debug mode, we can easily do that. And that's now done. That gives us access to debug mode tools, which is very helpful during development. We can also look at some of the MySQL options, as well as the ability to prepend and append template files, and so forth.